Hi, I'm Christian Chan, CEO at AssetMark and head of AssetMark Asset Management, our in-house investment strategist. We've seen a lot of market volatility over the last several days. In this update, I'll talk about what happened, how this has impacted the markets, and what investors should do. Over the last several months, we've talked about how growth and inflation are both slowly slowing. On Friday, August the 2nd, we got an updated jobs report that suggested that the growth slowdown may have potentially accelerated. This comes 2 days after a Fed meeting where Chairman Powell characterized the job market as solid, strong, and well-balanced. I think those benign characterizations, in contrast with the disappointing jobs report we saw on Friday, made it look like the Fed is behind the curve on managing growth. A couple of things that I would point out. First, the jobs report itself was not that bad. It showed that non-farm employment in the US grew by about 117,000 jobs during the month of July. On average, jobs grow by about 200,000 jobs each month when we're in an economic expansion. So I would characterize the report as below average, but not bad. Secondly, a rapidly slowing labor market is not consistent with other real-time economic data that we track. For example, TSA checkpoint volumes are off to their best start in August ever, coming off of their strongest July ever. And I view air travel as one of the most discretionary parts of people's budgets. Other measures, like hotel bookings, restaurant reservation, same-store retail sales, also look healthy. Despite this, equity markets declined immediately following the jobs report on Friday, and they continued to decline Monday morning. Now, because so many investors are on vacation in August, this volatility may stay with us a while longer until buyers come back into the market later this month. So what should investors do? First of all, don't panic. If you look at market history, 10% market corrections happen about half of the time in any given calendar year. So they're uncomfortable, but they're not uncommon. Secondly, if you look at the totality of the economic data that we track, we see an economic slowdown, but not a crash. Lastly, you all have long-term investment plans. While we didn't necessarily anticipate this pullback, we did plan for it. So we encourage investors to stick to those plans and focus on their long-term investment objectives. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to your advisor. They can help you invest through this. Thanks for watching this AssetMark 2-minute CIO update. We'll talk to you next month.